Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Xiao Zhan performed classics and sang The Moon Represents My Heart affectionately. At the 2024 Beijing Cultural Forum Art Evening, Xiao Zhan won warm applause and praise from the audience for his affectionate interpretation of the classic song The Moon Represents My Heart. His singing not only reflects his tribute to classic culture, but also shows his interpretation of his personal musical philosophy. Xiao Zhan's singing voice is clear and infectious, and every note is full of emotion and power. His performance makes the audience feel as if they are in a dreamlike realm, feeling the warmth and romance. Every move and expression of his is full of emotion and charm, which cannot be ignored. His singing is not only showing the image of a character, but also showing the soul of a character. Xiao Zhan is also excellent in acting and has achieved remarkable achievements. He has won the love of countless fans with his outstanding performance in The Untamed. Subsequently, he has performed well in many film and television works, such as Celebrating Union and The Wolf. His acting skills have been recognized by the audience and the industry, and he has become a highly watched young actor. Xiao Zhan's emotional problems have also attracted public attention. He once had a relationship with actress Yang Zi, but the two eventually broke up. Despite this, Xiao Zhan still maintains a positive attitude and focuses on his acting career. In an interview, he said that feelings are a private matter and he hopes that everyone can give more understanding and support. Xiao Zhan has made remarkable achievements in both music and acting, and his affectionate interpretation of The Moon Represents My Heart won warm applause from the audience. At the same time, he also faces emotional challenges. Every time he appears, it is like an emotional feast, making the audience love and hate, look forward to and worry about him. In his own way, he interprets the joys and sorrows of life and has become an existence that cannot be ignored. Xiao Zhan sang The Moon Represents My Heart with a charming voice and a strong love that infected the audience under the bright lights. Xiao Zhan stood in the center of the stage, wearing an elegant dress, as if he was a prince walking out of the moonlight. His eyes were gentle and deep, as if he could see into the deepest emotions of every audience member. As the music slowly sounded, the air was filled with the breath of expectation, and he gently opened his lips and began to sing the popular song The Moon Represents My Heart. As the first line of lyrics flowed, the audience was instantly immersed in his singing, as if time had frozen at this moment. Xiao Zhan's voice was as smooth as a spring, and every note was full of emotion, delicately and affectionately depicting the desire and warmth of love. His singing is not only a display of skills, but also a confession of emotions, making people feel the tenderness and romance in the song. On this stage, he was sometimes gentle and sometimes firm as the melody rose and fell, perfectly showing the soul of the song. The audience couldn't help but follow his rhythm, immersed in this musical feast, with emotions and resonance surging in their hearts. With his unique charm, Xiao Zhan gave this classic work a new vitality, which made everyone present remember it in their hearts. His voice is clear and magnetic, and every note is like a carefully crafted work of art, accurately falling into people's hearts. Under his affectionate interpretation, the deep affection contained in the lyrics is more moving. Xiao Zhan seems to be singing with his heart, conveying his persistence and desire for love to everyone present through his singing. Whenever he sings those emotional sentences, the audience can feel the emotions he conveys, the feeling of warmth and softness intertwined, which makes people's hearts ripple. The sincerity and warmth revealed in his voice make the whole song full of vitality, as if telling a story about love, which makes people immersed in it. At that moment, Xiao Zhan is not only a singer, but also a storyteller who can touch people's hearts. Every ups and downs of his are a deep understanding and expression of love, allowing every audience to feel the power of tenderness. On this stage, he seems to resonate with the hearts of every audience, making this moment extremely precious and unforgettable. The audience was deeply attracted by Xiao Zhan's singing, as if they were in a dreamlike world. They swayed gently to the rhythm of the music, intoxicated by Xiao Zhan's charming voice. Every note was like a wisp of warm wind, gently brushing the soul, making people feel unparalleled tranquility and beauty. The moon hung high in the sky, casting a soft silver glow, adding endless romance and mystery to the concert. The lights on the stage and the moonlight complemented each other, as if adding a layer of dreamy color to Xiao Zhan's performance. Every audience member's face was filled with a happy smile, and their hearts were full of yearning and longing for love. In this quiet and warm atmosphere, Xiao Zhan used his singing to connect everyone's hearts closely. His music is not only a display of melody, but also an emotional exchange, allowing everyone to share this touching and beautiful feeling. At this moment, time seemed to stop, and all the troubles and worries were gently dispelled by his singing, leaving only pure happiness and warmth. Xiao Zhan's singing gradually became passionate, as if he wanted to pour all his emotions into this song. His eyes flashed with a firm light, revealing his firm belief in love, as if telling people, love is beautiful, and it is worth pursuing and cherishing. As the rhythm of the music quickened, his voice became more powerful, conveying his passion for life and love. Every note of his told a story about hope and dreams, making people feel the deep emotion involuntarily. The audience was attracted by this infectious power, and their yearning for beautiful love was ignited in their hearts. At this moment, Xiao Zhan is not only a singer, but also a messenger of love. He awakened people's deep emotions with his music, allowing everyone to find resonance in his singing. Every audience member seemed to see their own love story in his firm eyes, and their hearts were full of courage and expectation, firmly believing that love can overcome all obstacles and bring unlimited possibilities. When the last note fell, the audience burst into thunderous applause. Xiao Zhan smiled and bowed to the audience, his face full of satisfaction and happiness. He knew that he was not only singing a song, but also conveying a sincere emotion, a belief and pursuit of love. His heart was full of warmth, and he felt the enthusiasm and support of the audience. He understands that the power of music lies in connecting each other's hearts and allowing people to find resonance in common emotions. In this concert, Xiao Zhan not only shared his emotions, but also let every audience experience the beauty and preciousness of love. As the applause echoed, Xiao Zhan's heart became more determined to continue pursuing his musical dream. He hopes to touch the hearts of more people through his voice and convey his infinite passion for life and love. At this moment, he knows that true art is not only about the performance itself, but also about the emotional transmission that can connect with people's hearts. This concert not only allowed the audience to feel Xiao Zhan's talent and charm, but also made them recognize the beauty and power of love. Every note conveys deep emotions, allowing people to experience the warmth and hope of love in Xiao Zhan's singing. His singing seems to be a baptism of the soul, allowing every audience to feel the preciousness of love at that moment. He also used his singing to once again prove his strength and charm as a singer. His performance is not only a display of skills, but also a confession and transmission of emotions. On this night, he successfully turned the stage into a space full of love, attracting the resonance of every heart. Whether it is the brilliance on the stage or the affection in the singing, Xiao Zhan has demonstrated his infinite possibilities and charm as an artist. Such a performance will undoubtedly become a milestone in his career and inspire him to keep moving forward on the road of music. Xiao Zhan's singing of The Moon Represents My Heart at the Mid-Autumn Festival Gala was undoubtedly a successful performance. He not only perfectly interpreted the connotation and emotion of this classic song with his singing, but also invisibly narrowed the distance between him and the audience. His singing was natural and unpretentious, affectionate and sincere, allowing people to feel the warmth and touch from the bottom of their hearts while enjoying the music. His voice was as soft as moonlight, and with the ups and downs of the melody, the audience seemed to be brought into a dreamlike realm. At this moment, Xiao Zhan is not only a singer, but also a touching storyteller. His emotional investment makes people feel the deep meaning behind the song, so that every audience can find resonance in his singing. This performance not only shows Xiao Zhan's musical talent, but also makes everyone rethink and feel the beauty and power of love. It is this kind of deeply rooted performance that makes his music more contagious, and also makes everyone present leave with full of touch and happiness. On the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, Xiao Zhan's song The Moon Represents My Heart made me unforgettable. This is not only a feast of music, but also a soothing of the soul. Xiao Zhan's voice is as gentle as moonlight, penetrating the hustle and bustle, allowing me to find the long-lost tranquility and warmth at that moment. In his singing, I seemed to feel that every note was telling of the desire and cherishment for love. This affectionate expression made me realize that the beauty of life is often hidden in subtle moments. Xiao Zhan's music is not just a combination of melodies, but also a transmission of emotions that can add color to my ordinary days. I believe that such songs and emotions will always accompany me and become a beautiful landscape in my life journey. In the days to come, whenever I think back to that night, my heart will be filled with warmth and strength, and I will continue to pursue my dreams in love.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.